Welcome back, boys. It's your boy PepsToCool, and I am back once again, boys. Yes. We have made it back, and I have a highly, and I mean highly requested video, okay? So a lot of my Xbox friends and one of my friends from my childhood, who I still consider my friend to this day, even though we haven't hung out since we were teenagers or really in our young adults, I still consider him my friend. My friend Sofo Sama. Make sure you guys go out there and check him out on YouTube, okay? He's one of the best gamers I know. Link down in the description. Alright guys, so this is one of my story time with Peps video. Hold on guys, let me go close the door before we finish. Alright guys, I am back. That's right, I'm back. Okay, I just finished closing the door. Now I gotta be careful. I don't want to be too loud now, alright? But this is a time when I was in a relationship, and the best friend of the girl I was in a relationship gave me head. That's right, boys. That's right. You know what I'm saying? Double dipping. But look, it wasn't my fault. I didn't do it on purpose. Now, it's a long story, guys, so don't blame me, okay? I was totally taken advantage of. So, let's dive deep into this story. And I mean deep. Ooh. Oh yeah, guys. Disclaimer, son, my love of my life. If you're watching this video, turn off from this video right now, okay? And anybody under 18, turn off from this video. You know I gotta say that. You know, disclaimer. And yeah, son, if you're watching this, don't watch any of my story time with Peps videos, okay? Not until you're at least like 30. So I was living in Houston, Texas at the time, guys, and I was staying in an apartment complex called Trails of Timber Creek. Now, I had just recently got out the military, maybe what, like a year and a half or something like that. It was very recent. Anyway, we was having some parties at our house, and with some neighbors and some friends and stuff like that. We was having a good time. And the drinks was flowing. I mean, the drinks was flowing. I mean, these are back in the Long Island iced tea days. You know what I mean? And let me tell you guys, nothing good ever happens after a night of drinking Long Island iced teas. All right, I got plenty of stories of drinking Long Island iced teas, and I don't know why I kept drinking them, but they were just so fun. Well, anyway, we drinking hardcore, guys. Okay, I went to Specs. I had got some triple sec. I got some vodka. I had got some gin. I got some rum, and I had got some tequila. So basically, I had gotten every single type of alcohol you can buy that's white, because every white liquor goes into Long Island iced teas. A lot of people don't know that. It actually five different types of liquor and a squirt. You hear me? A squirt of Coca-Cola. So let's just be honest. I was absolutely hammered. Plus, we did have a little Mary Jane going around too. You know what I mean? I mean, what's a party without Mary Jane? Anyway, so we were smoking cigarettes, drinking, smoking some Mary Jane. We having a good old time. And the party started winding down. And I think there was only like maybe 4 people left. It was me, my girlfriend at the time, and her 2 friends, right? One of the friends' name, I'm not going to get into the other friend's name because I got a whole nother story for her. Anyway, one of the girls' names was Carol Ann. And I know I just made a pause in between her name, but that was actually her first name, Carol Ann. Now, let me just describe to you guys what Carol Ann looked like. Okay? She was a blonde, blue-eyed, baddie, Southern belle, okay? In her 20s. And she was bad, boys. She was tough, okay? I ain't gonna lie. Okay? She didn't have the most body, because you don't think of, a Southern belle with all that type of body, but, she had enough. And let me tell you, boys, she had some beautiful, you hear me? Beautiful titties, boys. Okay? I know this might be crazy, but I think it was like the first week we met, I actually got to see those titties she had. Oh my god. And she tried to snitch me out too, because I had took a peek. You know what I mean? Like she got dressed around me. You know what I'm saying? Like we was in the car and she was like, "Oh, turn your head. I need to change my shirt real quick." And I turned my head, but I looked my head into the rearview mirror so I can see. You know what I'm saying? She went and told my girlfriend. Of course I denied it or whatever like that. But hey, you know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother story. Let me continue with the story at hand. So, guys, there was only four of us left, and I was so hammered, and I had been trying to stay up the whole time, because it's my party at my house, and I don't want just people running around my house. But since it was only like me, my girl, and her two friends left, I was like, hey, man, this is it for me. I can't handle it no more. I'm about to pass out. Okay? Now, so basically, guys, I went into my bedroom. I took my contacts off. That's it for today. Once I take them contacts off, it's over. Okay? And it's in the middle of the night. I'm drunk as hell. I laid in the bed. I'm knocked out. I mean, it didn't even take me a second to pass out. Okay? I don't know how much time had passed, but I was laying in my bed, and when you drunk, you got that restless sleep where you like tossing and turning, but you still sleep at the same time. Either that or you just blank straight out. Okay, it's either or. Okay, there's no in between. So I hear my bedroom door open while I'm sleeping, but I still got my eyes closed, but I wake up. And I'm assuming it's my girlfriend. I'm like, hey, what's up, baby? You know what I'm saying? And I lay my head back down. I'm hammered. And I hear a voice. She goes, scoot down here towards the end of the bed. And I'm like, oh man, come on, man. I'm trying to go to sleep, man. I mean, I didn't know what she was tripping on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know she was trying to do anything sexual. I just thought she was just messing with me or something, right? Still, the whole time, I'm still assuming this is my girlfriend. Like I say, my eyes is closed. It's dark in my room. I don't have my contacts on. Anybody know me? No, I can't see well at all without my contacts. You know what I'm saying? They don't call me the one-eyed gamer for nothing. So anyway, I, she's like, "What? You don't want no head or something?" And I was like, "Oh shoot, that's all you had to say." Now I didn't say that out loud, but in my head, that's all what was going through my mind. So I scoot all the way down to the end of the bed, like, shoot, put me to sleep. Y'all feel me? But excuse me, coronavirus. Nah, I'm just joking. Oh my god, you know what? I should probably not say that. They probably gonna demonetize this video. You know what? They gonna demonetize this anyway. I ain't making no money off of this video. I ain't even tripping. Now, mind you guys, I still hadn't even opened my eyes yet. I'm still doing all this with my eyes closed. Now, I start getting head, and I was like, oh my God. Hey, it was some banger, boys. It was a banger. Let me tell you. It was you know what I'm saying? Not a toes curl, but a toe straight up. You feel me? Hey, when it's a toe straight up, that's when you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? It's a toe straight up. Not a toes curl. It's a toe straight up. It was a banger head, okay? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Her head game was bomb. Now, mind you, she doing all type of stuff that my girl don't normally do. But like I say, we drunk, and anybody who know when you smashing or doing anything like that, when you drunk, I mean it's an experience. Let's just be honest. You know it's an experience, okay? And, your girl gonna be going crazy on you. So I'm just assuming I'm getting some sloppy toppy from a drunk girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm like, heck yeah, you know what I'm saying? And let me tell you, she was definitely giving me that sloppy toppy, bruh. Let me tell you, okay? I'm talking about when she finished, the whole like middle of the bed was just soaking wet at the bottom. But anyway, guys, I'm skipping forward a little bit. Now, she was giving me some head. It was a banger. And that what made my eyes open, and I looked down, and when I looked down, she was underneath the blanket, and I was like, "What the heck? My girl never did no stuff like that, right?" You know what I'm saying? And I was like, "Oh, she must be real drunk." You know what I'm saying? She really abnormal today. So right before I was about to bust, like as I'm basically about to bust, right? I reached down and grab her head, and I explode. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is my long term girlfriend at the time. So, this is just kind of normally what we do. I mean, my girlfriend, she like it rough. You know what I'm saying? She like it for me to just smash her mouth. You know what I'm saying? She like to be taken advantage of. So I never was thinking like I'm doing anything wrong. And then all of a sudden, the girl, she's like, "Oh, what are you doing?" And you know what I'm saying? And then she jumps up and she gets all mad and she throws the cover off herself. And I look, and guess who it is? It's not my girlfriend at all. It's my girlfriend's friend, best friend, Carol Ann. Carol Ann jumps up and gets upset and runs into the restroom into my bedroom. And I'm like, "Oh God, what is happening? What is happening? Oh shit. Oh shit." You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to, like, oh my God, right? First off, in my head, I'm thinking, my girl gonna walk in here any second. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not gonna talk about the understanding that me and my girl had, but usually when something like this happened where I would have sex with one of her friends or something like that, she would bring her friend over. You know what I'm saying? Like when we was in California, she brought her best friend over there over to, you know what I'm saying? But this time it was like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, you know what I mean? It's like I don't want to mess up our trust, you know? And I just got taken advantage of. I mean, that's almost like she raped me, basically, right? So I'm panicking and stuff. Luckily, oh my God, luckily my girl didn't clean up that day in the bedroom. And I still had an old Dr. Pepper. Oh my God, I still remember. Oh, thank you, Dr. Pepper. I had an old Dr. Pepper can from earlier that day in my bedroom on my nightstand. I grabbed that Dr. Pepper, right? And I run to like the big huge wet spot on the bottom middle of the bed, and I just covered it in Dr. Pepper, right? I just covered that shit in Dr. Pepper, man. You know what I mean? So it's like if she come in the room, she gonna be like, "What's this?" I'm like, "Oh man, I'm drunk. I wasted Dr. Pepper on the bed, you know." So as I'm doing this, Carol Ann, she comes out the bathroom and she's like, basically, she's all pissed off still at me for like, going in her mouth. But like, hey, I didn't even know it wasn't my girlfriend. And two, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just took advantage of me, right? And so my girl, she hears all of this and she comes in the room as Carol Ann is walking out of the room. She's like, "What's going on with her?" I was like, "I don't even know, man. Tell her to get out my room, you know?" And after that, they got up and left. Carol Ann and her friend, they got up and left. And my girl, she came in the room and she laid down in the bed. She's like, "Oh, what is all this?" I was like, "Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I was drunk. I was trying to drink some Dr. Pepper. And, the whole story I told you before. And it worked like a charm, guys, okay? It did work like a charm. She asked me like a couple days later about that wet spot. I think she thought I might have peed in the bed or something like that. But I don't even care. It worked. You feel me? Now, the craziest part about what happened this time is this wasn't the last time that Carol Ann took advantage of me. I don't want to give all the details because the video is already like 14, almost 15 minutes long. And let me tell you guys, okay? You know what I'm saying? Like, I know she basically raped me, right? You know what I'm saying? But it was awesome. So I was mad about it, but it was like, "Hey, thank you for the experience, dog." You know what I'm saying? Appreciate that. You feel me? So the next time she took advantage of me, it wasn't head. I ain't gonna tell you what happened, guys, okay? But let me just tell you. It's even wilder than this story. Trust me, okay? This lady continually was taking advantage of me to the point where, let's just say it got out of hand. I know a lot of people didn't make it to the end of this video. I'm sure people clicked on it for like 15, 20 seconds and then they clicked off. But if any of you guys actually made it to the end, I want you guys to type hashtag G Squad in the comment section, and I will make a part 2 to this video to tell you guys all the rest of the juicy, and I mean juicy stuff that that happened between me and this chick named Carolyn. All right, guys, cause let me tell you, man, you know what I'm saying? It got out of hand, dog. You know. Anyway, guys, make sure you hit the subscribe button if you ain't already subscribed. Make sure you like, comment, and share. All right, so let's get this video around. Help your boy out. You feel me? And like always, guys, Peps out. Peace, love, and hair grease.